Okay, we're here. Just making sure everyone knows we are live. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Frank Walker from National Tiles.
Frank Walker from National Tools.
Everyone.
We there was a bit longer than normal on the intro screen because we're waiting for a human child to come back.
Jazz had to go do his analytics.
It was you.
Me? Oh, how preposterous.
Oh,
Anyway.
man. Well, welcome in, everyone, to another episode of AA on a new time schedule. This is first Friday of the month. This is all new.
Yeah,
and
I
nearly
feel
didn't happen.
I feel backwards.
I don't.
You felt backwards. What?
This feels
I feel
right.
backwards.
It's
What?
good.
I feel like there's not enough.
There's not
Friday,
enough.
the Friday, every day.
Every
I'm-
Friday.
100 years Alderloft Adventures.
Oh.
Do you know the work that would be needed to get that happening on my end?
The
Yeah,
only
full
issue
TV.
with that is I just don't want to turn into a, like we just end up working so much that one of us starts talking to children.
Ooh.
Why was that on your mind?
Oh no,
It's
it's
gonna
not.
be
It's,
him.
it's because you reminded me of Justin Roiland.
I don't even know who that is.
It's him.
Wow.
Nice, I'm pointing in the right direction too.
I mean, that guy's a little bit weird, but not Remvar, but
Point directly at Rembar.
I mean, Remvar's a bit strange, let's be honest.
Oh, my hair.
All right. Let's
to be-
do the normal stuff of introducing ourselves. Isaac.
Hello, I'm Isaac. I am everyone's father's boyfriend, Gimbal, cleric.
Everyone's father's boyfriend.
Hi, I'm
Everyone
everyone's
here.
father.
hello, Daddy Gimbal.
He's old enough to be all of our daddies.
Sometimes our granddaddies.
Mm-hmm. You can find Isaac sanding
Oh, right, I'm
dice.
supposed to be doing things.
Oh yeah. gremlindice.com.au,
This
baby.
guy sucks.
How do, ooh. How
it
does
is.
this get like slightly worse each time?
Oh no, that was pretty good compared to what's been previous.
That's
I
true.
decided to put a full stop on the end of Rathian, so that
Since
worked.
since the first one where I just remember Isaac going, "Oh God, why me first?"
I don't know why you picked me first.
you're in the
first
top-
slot.
Corner.
Yeah,
I'm number 5 though, it doesn't make any sense.
yeah. That's just how judges arranged his OBS.
Judge can't read analog clocks. That's how that happens.
Yeah, I'm analog blind.
Analog blind instead of colorblind.
Colorblind, analog blind.
D, who are you?
I am DCG. I am playing Remvar, the human man-child. Slightly adopted teen, but also not teen. I don't remember Remvar's age. Actually, I'm pretty sure he's an adult, but you know,
Barely.
regardless,
he's
he's
19 or
everyone's
20.
favorite bard. He's a little bit. It's weird. He can act.
Look.
He knows what's happening in stressful situations, but if two men find him in an alleyway, he just kind of walks up a wall when he
You
thinks he's
say
invincible.
you say everyone's favorite bard, but I don't know. Eliana's pretty hot.
Mm,
Mm.
mm.
Everyone's favorite male bard.
Everyone nods.
You just see Remvar
Hilarious.
nodding. Remvar nodding. He's like, yeah, my favorite bard.
And
Anyway,
we've got,
I stream.
You do, and we have got your shout out, so people should go and check out D. D good at the pew pews.
Oh, yeah. Quite good at the poo-poos.
Hang on.
Poo-poos.
Wait a minute.
Wait, no, we're not talking about shitting right now?
No.
Oh, shit.
No, that was when we first joined the call. That's when we were talking about shitting. You guys
Fuck.
missed it. It was great.
And Mia.
I'm Mia.
Mia.
Merely Mia. I make dice occasionally, and yeah, I play Nari. She's been classified as the water chihuahua, but that's me.
Look, that suits.
Nari.
really soon.
I'd like to make just a slight adjustment to that. She doesn't make dice. She designs dice and gets Gimbal to make the dice.
I like to think that Mia
Gimbal
makes them.
sand.
That yeah, Isaac refines them.
Isaac finishes them.
Mia's like,
Oh.
Mia's like a dash of this, a sprinkle of that, a loogie of. All right, Isaac,
Spit on
stand
that
them,
thing.
stand them.
Do it.
No, that's about it.
And Drac, you good?
Thank you for waiting. Hi, I'm Drakai. Last time you saw me, I had shit internet. Today we're back in full fiber to the premises with pesto pasta and balding.
What does pesto pasta have to do with the internet?
I don't know.
You can see it now.
So, Drac threatened Telstra.
Yeah, I threatened my ISP, and now we're back.
Guys, he's not with
sometime
Telstra.
stream.
For the moment, he's back until he has to go to a court hearing and might get arrested.
Yeah. So I should be streaming this Sunday.
I'm pretty sure the CEO is now missing a child.
He took out
Oh,
Orc
Jesus.
Justice on Telstra.
How'd you know that?
Yeah,
Allegedly.
It's
justice,
Vodafone, actually.
justice delivered.
Yeah. Sorry. I also play everyone's unfortunate father, Duke, who is a paladin.
I thought it was unwilling father.
Unwilling. Hold on. What did I name myself? I went on a naming spree today.
It was
Hold
great.
on.
Is that why
it's
we all have
Unfortunate
different
Father.
names?
Yeah.
Unfortunate
Yeah. I started it off, and then Jazz took it, and then I named Waterborne Chihuahua Nori, and then Jazz named where is he?
This feels like
Gimbal.
what Duke would do if he actually got to
Anybody
name
wants
everyone.
to see that? Jump in the Discord.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
people have been named.
Yeah.
We have been dubbed in certain mannerisms.
Whereas
Yeah, Dr.
I'm
Teen
just
Renvar.
listed as the Bentley of DM still.
Yeah. No, we named you the Master of Maps.
Yeah, I haven't changed it yet. And you'd have the power to change me.
In the beginning,
You can't change me.
I
There
will
was a
change
fountain.
you, old man.
You were
I
just
did
loving
wasn't.
the like looking
I am.
directions.
I am.
aren't you?
That's great. Thanks. Thanks for bringing this up.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
You looked the wrong way.
I didn't. You're not wearing my screen, aren't you?
No, you don't
No?
look on
Oh.
stream.
You gotta look
Oh.
on stream.
ah,
Jazz is just talking to the wall. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you
No, I mean,
believe
what-
this guy?
What's uncommon here? Like,
I'm
why
clicking
do I
that.
feel like we're just doing the Brady Bunch? It's the Brady.
Oh,
No.
No, the
waving to each other.
TLS.
TLS.
So Mia and
TLS.
Isaac, the Brady Bunch was a TV show.
TV. I only know TikTok and YouTube Shorts.
And skibbity toilet riz.
So
Oh,
after,
yeah.
after the
Skibidi
television
toilet
networks gave their viewers PTSD by releasing wartime TV shows like MASH and Hogan's Heroes, they decided that PTSD wasn't good for their viewers, so they released family TV shows like, I was going to say Modern Family, that was a little bit later,
That's way
like The
later.
Brady Bunch and
Family Guy.
And
Not
I Dream
quite.
of Jeannie. And
I Dream of Jeannie.
I Dream of Genie.
And The
was good.
Simpsons.
No, still not right. And Days of Our Lives.
And the
God.
nanny.
Yeah, and Nanny.
That was again still probably too far ahead.
Oh.
And then we have Jazz.
Yes, it's me. I am Jazz. I play the unwanted pet ? Because I don't know if Lau's a pet or a person. Who
Wanted.
knows? He's a little bit of both. But I stream during the week playing or watching everybody's favorite that is by far the best reality TV show you will ever come across.
It was a
On-
good season finale.
Twitch.tuvalu.
Ow.
We've recently had our season 1 finale, season 2 starting Monday. Herbs on the Rim playing RimWorld.
Judge was
Every
left
night at
behind.
7. Judge and Drac were left behind, yes.
Us two left to build rockets.
Yeah,
To be-
pretty much. That's your job. Your job was to build rockets to send more
Oh
supplies
God!
to the colony that half of them can't even fight. The ones who could fight, nearly all of them died. or
and
they
then
got kidnapped.
resurrected, and then died again. Came back as zombies, died again.
Right, yeah, I forgot. Oh my god, it was such a time. I forgot they all came back as zombies.
This is what happens
Fuck
when
me.
a creator of like a TV show has to retcon about half a season because they forgot what they wrote in the first
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
How's the video going?
Come back to AA in like 4 weeks' time when that exact thing happens here.
Hey, it's already happened. What do you mean?
Who's gonna be left
Alrighty.
behind?
So who's gonna give us the recap?
Oh, I got Duke notes. Hold on.
Duke
Let me
notes.
get the- let me
He's
get
got
them
Duke
up.
notes.
I've got Duke's point of view. I want to hear Lau's point of view.
Lau's point of view. Lau is pampered.
Here's Lars' point of view. Hold on, where's my Google Docs? All right, sorry.
I'm excited for this. I really want to hear what your point of view about this was.
Session 14. A reintroduction and a second ring. Black market, $ boss in the black market, money bags with a $. MONEYBAG $. Broke Thug's hands, left him in the street. +1 gauntlets, 3 charges allow deal extra 2d6 damage against an object, deal maximum damage. Duke got a duster, the green pardon, the glittering lamb tailor or the twinkling tailor, broke into the twinkling tailor, Briley's husband has 2 bears, Marth, barber of moneybags, severed his
2
hands,
bears.
killed bear.
The end.
The end. That's
feel
all I've got.
Duke
That's
just
all that happened.
keeps
That
You
is
saying
forgot the best
all
double.
that
part about
happened.
how Remvar convinced that one bear. Remvar convinced
That
the bear
one
that his
bear-
other bear
that
was
bear
just
has a
sleeping,
name.
and his owner was still alive.
I thought the best bit was
Peaches.
Remvar
Don't
dropping himself
forget,
on his own head.
Yeah.
You need
That
to
too.
remember Peaches. Peaches has a name.
Peaches, 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 peaches.
It was apricot.
Kill
Yeah, it was
you.
I just like the imagery of like at night Duke writing in his diary, and that's just how it ends. Just killed bear.
Killed bear.
As
Killed bear,
as
full
Nori
stop.
is stuffing this dude into a bag, there's Duke. Dear diary.
Killed bear.
Killed bear. Dot.
Kill the bear today. Don't feel bad at all.
Oh,
Killed
pen's
bear,
dry.
heart
Dips
still
it in the
barely
stump
beats,
of the
question mark.
dude. Keeps writing.
Just straight up
Remixing
killed
bear
bear.
blood.
Made me giggle.
Killed bear. LOL.
Ruffle.
XOXO,
Oh,
Daddy
God.
Duke. All right, we're gonna get the Nori point of view.
Killed
No,
bear.
point of view.
actual
Okay.
notes.
I miss my fountain.
Actual notes. I got you. So we start with Remvar in the alleyway, and 2 strangers wanted to talk to him, but instead they ended up shooting Remvar as he walks and gets away. Duke then finds those 2 strangers and definitely beats them to a pulp. He leaves them on the street with like what is it? Break 1 arm, 2 hands, 1 leg, and the man is passed out on the street. He found out
never
about
walk
money
again.
bags with the $. Yeah. Shrike found out about what Lau did to the bag that Nori had. I don't know, blasphemy.
Fake news.
Fake news. Jeez, gaslight. Gimble hears his tugging cymbals clangs as he goes towards the next district and makes gauntlets from the Minotaurs. For Duke, the forge is apparently a church. Gimble is now a member of that forge. He's got an apron and keys. Okay, yep. We all go into a water pass as we have 3 days until the auction happens. And we are decided between 2, what are they called? Tailors. We pick the wrong one first, and then we go to the right one. And Duke and Gimble pretend to be Nori's dad, but they are her dad now. And
Gosh. Can I quit?
no, full-time job.
No.
No quit. Full life.
I just need to go
And-
get some milk.
Nori was left on the roof, so she robbed the next door neighbors while they were talking to
Oh,
the
yeah, I
barber.
forgot that.
What
You're
did
welcome.
you take?
I took their cutlery and 3 of their statues
I'm pretty sure it was 600 gold.
and their firstborn child. And so the 2 bears, they were called Apricot and Peaches. I think Apricot is the only one that is alive now. And I have Kinko, Moneybags, Rivershine, but I don't know what that means.
You'd work that out then, won't you?
Oh, fuck. Jazz, come on, tell us. What does that mean? You rewatched it.
I don't know what that means. I don't know where that's come from. The last I remember, the bear was killed and one of them survived, and he became the thing that I want in life. I've only had Apricot for like 5 minutes, and I would already kill everybody in this room and then myself if any harm came to him.
First it was Sickle Hands, now it's Apricot. Fucking.
You wait
Everybody
until he
gets an
rolls up a
NPC.
guild character as a bear.
I would love that. I want
What's
to
the bear's
see
name?
Apricot
Apricot.
in the guild.
Yeah,
The kill count is
yeah.
currently it's still almost the same. Naru's 15.5, Duke is 14. Then we have
0.5?
yeah, I killed something that was counted as a point. Oh, that's because me and Bremva killed something at the same time. And we argued over
You
it, so
DP'd
we
it.
got a loud point
All right.
5.
So I'm on 14.
You're on 14. Gimbal's on 5. Bremva's on 5.5. Eek's on 3, and Lau is on 4.25.
The birds don't count.
What?
The cats don't count.
No, the cats don't.
I think it was the fish
Wow.
or
No, I
something.
didn't kill the
That's how he
fish.
got.
It was
So you got
definitely some form of
2.5.
animal, though.
Yeah.
I don't know how your counting works.
I don't know how the
I
counting
can't
works
remember,
either.
but it definitely
Oh
was
my
an
God,
animal.
that's
That's why it wasn't
trippy.
a full one. Oh my god.
Kai's got a mirror apparently, and it's tripping me out.
Looks like he's sitting at a table talking to himself.
Can we just have the Skyrim like tracking theme here?
There he is.
Oh,
You're
You got a
awake.
friend.
do you often make your way up to the Cloud District?
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two
There's
of them.
2 of them.
No.
It's incredibly unnerving. Okay,
You'll
so
never
where
make it up
do
to the
we
Cloud
leave off?
District.
Where we
We
left
left
off?
off.
Yes.
Nori was stuffing the man in the bag.
Mhm.
Duke was writing in his diary. Remba was on the roof looking down. Actually, no, Remba fell off the roof.
Yeah, Rembar's on the
And-
bed now.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Remvar
and-
had told the
Remvar
bear to
stood
go
up.
to bed. And
Because,
the bear
yeah,
listened.
I-
Gimbal was just around.
No,
Yeah.
I went downstairs to
I
loot
rolled a
the money
natural
box.
20
yeah.
and the bear listened.
That's right, because Duke allowed us to then rob them
Yeah.
after we had
They're guilty
knocked them out.
Okay.
by association.
So while all this is happening, Lau, what is it that you do over a day and a half?
Day and a
of-
half.
A day and a half.
Well, Lau woke up the next day and nobody actually told him where to go or where to meet. So he just figured that, well, Duke will come and collect him if he's needed. So as the day sort of progresses, Lau's sort of just waiting where he's supposed to. Gets probably to about mid-morning before he realizes that maybe Duke's not going to turn up. So Lau is effectively treating this like a holiday. He's going to go do something that he
Ooh,
wants
day
to
off.
do. Day off, yeah.
RDO.
Lau-
He sits in a fountain all
Lau's got
day.
himself an RDO, and he doesn't have to be like a murder hobo for a day. So
You probably
Are
still
you
will.
trying to
This-
blame this on Duke?
This is the happiest Lau has been
mean?
since his creation.
one of the things that Lau has come to realize is that one of the ways that people are communicating is obviously through common and language conventions and stuff like that.
Weird, huh?
And Lau needs to learn more of this. So throughout the day, Lau effectively he went out into like the sort of market areas in the outer ring area, just watching people effectively, listening in to words being spoken, the way people are acting, things people are saying, maybe even
Fuck,
finding
he's
out
evolving.
effectively, yes. Finding out like maybe where the best coffee shop is, or where there's a nice bar to go to. Just lots like basic town knowledge, whatever like people would gossip about at the market stalls and stuff like that.
I would say that you also pick up enough to activate your that streetwise skill in the outer ring.
In the outer ring, yep. The one that's written somewhere in this webpage that I can't remember where it is, but I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah. So I'd say going through the day that you've got, you've learned enough to be able to. It's like travel at double speed if you're
double speed in cities, yes.
Yep.
Towards the afternoon, Lau sort of moves towards the gate instead, and listening to the people and watching the people as they move through the gates and talk about what's in the next ring, and even the people who are coming out of the ring as well, having a listen to them. He doesn't go through the gate at all because he knows there's the evil guards there. He still doesn't trust them. He's also keeping an eye out for that really big dude that tried to fight him a little while ago. Anytime that there's a big dude around, Lau stays away from them because he remembers what Duke said. He's like, don't go near that guy. He's bad news. So he stays away from any of the big guys. As it's progressing into nighttime, Lau, still having not seen anybody else for the good part of a day, is started wondering where everybody is. But he knows that if they need Lau, they know where Lau is. So
No one returns for Lau.
Going to effectively do the same thing he did during the day, but remain sort of sneaky and watch what people are doing at nighttime. So it'd be people like that are walking around in the alleys that are trying to, decide to mug someone who's trying to walk up a wall or something like that. He's taking note and taking special stock of what all of these people are doing at nighttime.
So the story's already been retconned where Lau was actually watching and kind of was just like, haha.
Take that, magic man.
This is the same night that you guys are breaking into the hairdresser.
There was another man walking up a wall?
Going to a hairdresser?
He heard these stories of this man walking up a wall during the day, so he's now watching at nighttime to figure out what people are doing. And
I could become an urban legend in the outer ring. There's a guy that walked up a wall.
I didn't see anyone, but there's muddy footprints all up my wall.
Yeah, like
And
the people
blood.
during the day say it, the sneaky people who, like, for some reason, one of their members has just been broken, is the best way they were able to describe it.
Broken.
It wasn't like, oh, he had a broken arm. Oh, no, he had a broken leg. It was described as being broken. Everything was broken.
Dude got folded.
Look at that proud mug there.
Why doesn't he look at his kids like that?
Oh!
Because he can only make that face while looking up.
Lau, having traveled with Duke for a while, knows that if anybody was going to be able to break someone, it would have been Duke. So that's why he's especially sort of looking for anybody that knows anything about the broken person.
Sounds like a superstition. The broken man.
So you still go
Say his name 3 times.
You still go back to sleep though in the
I go back
cultist
at the
den.
end of the night. I go back to the cultist den to see if they're doing their thing, because I haven't seen
Cult
many
shit.
members at all, but I do turn up to find out if they want to do something. I don't know how cults work. No, I haven't run
lie.
any before.
Give me a perception roll.
Oh, let me just grab my D20 out of this one. Oh, that's a nice one. Perception, was it?
Yep.
Lau falls asleep in a cauldron.
24.
Stockpot, you mean?
Mm.
24. Excellent. You're woken up during your sleep by the sound of two people muttering to one another, trying to keep their voices low, but it kind of echoes around that chamber that you're in.
I'm sort of going to wake up enough to try and hear them, but not show any signs that I have woken up.
Okay. So from where you are, you've got to really strain to hear. They're up the other end of the room. You notice the voice of the maid that originally took you in, and one other. He's not ready. The maid talks to the other one. What do you mean by he's not ready? He's been here for what? A couple of days now? He's not ready, and we haven't finished construction yet. If he's not ready and we're not ready, so why are we trying to force this? The other man mutters something under his breath that you can't quite hear. And both of them start walking off.
Fuck.
He's gonna end up
They
in
spoke too
jail.
fast.
Lau would get up and try to see where they are first and then attempt to follow them. Having heard them from down the alleyway, I'm going to try sneak effectively down so they don't know that I'm following, but get close enough so I can hear more.
Roll stealth and roll well.
I would like to use one of my Kenku recalls, which gives me advantage on skill checks I'm proficient with, which I'm proficient with stealth.
What year since when?
I'm glad I gave myself advantage.
Sneaky
because
bird? Stealth?
The first roll was a 6.
Ooh.
Oh, the second one was a 2.
Not around these parts.
Wow.
That comes to a
We're
total of
dead.
13.
So as you're sneaking closer and trying to be stealthy,
The problem is it's a marble floor and I got click clack floors.
You're doing ASMR.
as you get closer to the door at the end of the room, you see both of the, I'm just going to call them cultists, look up at you and then just close the door, and you hear it clink as it locks.
Oh. Has he been locked in?
Lau feels like he has been locked in.
So this is up the other end. So this isn't your normal exit. This is up the other end.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought
Lau
it was
feels
my-
less stressed.
No. So this is like further into the manor, whereas you've still got your exit door.
Right. Okay.
Lau will remember this.
I'm gonna go up and try the door. I'm gonna push and then pull to see if it moves at all.
Yep. So it shakes on its hinges, but it's locked.
Do thieves' tools allow me to pick the lock?
Yes, it can.
Can I attempt to pick said lock, please?
Give me a roll.
Is it just a flat D20?
It's a
Or-
dexterity with proficiency.
What's
So roll your d20, and then add your dexterity and your proficiency.
oh fuck?
Can I use my Kenku recall?
No, I've already rolled.
Guidance? Anyone? Guidance, please?
Where do I find my proficiency?
Proficiency should be just plus
2,
2 at the moment, is it? Yeah. What
Yeah.
level are you guys?
4.
Ah,
Or-
okay.
Level 5 we
6,
get
8.
So it's my
Today?
dexterity modifier plus proficiency, which is 2.
So what's the total?
So that would be 8. I
What did you
rolled a
roll?
3. And then I got a plus 3 on dex, and then I got a plus 2 on the proficiency.
Ah, everybody, the party rogue.
Such a bad roll.
You've failed a stealth check, and now you've failed to pick a lock.
Rogue, I see him!
Yeah. So you've you've pulled out
To
your
be
thieves'
fair,
tools.
his
and
feathered
you've
fingers.
Yeah, exactly. You're fumbling with the tools and the lock, and you just can't quite get it to
My
pull the
feather
last
fingers
pin.
don't work.
So you failed. The
Mhm.
door stays locked. You do hear on the other side,
Oh shit,
Please.
he's following.
have patience, Messiah. We are not ready.
Lau sort of just squints at the door and then actually leaves out the other door, or at least attempts to leave out the other door.
Yep. But you can leave out the other door. It's not locked.
Okay, cool. Because that's what Lau was worried about. He wasn't quite sure if the other door was locked as well.
Mm-mm.
There's windows and stuff like that around, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to go up to one of the windows and peer through?
So you want to kind of like head them off at the next pass sort of thing and kind of look through the
Yeah.
window that they'd be heading towards.
Yes,
Yep.
effectively.
Yep.
Pervert.
So you can go to the window. Are you gonna open the window? Look through, climb through? What are you trying to do?
Look through the window first to see what I can see inside and try and watch out for it was a dragonborn, wasn't it? That threw a pan at me or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna
you
watch out for the dragonborn. I don't want to talk to them.
you peer through with your beady black eye, trying to see what's on the other side. And luck has it that you do manage to get to the point where you see the two people walking down a hallway.
Can I attempt to open the window?
You can. So the window itself is one of those, it's just like a small rectangular window that's on a hinge.
Mhm.
So you're able to open it if you so wish.
Yeah, I'm gonna open it, but moving it slowly to make sure it doesn't make any noise.
Okay. Yep. So you move it ever so slightly until you feel the hinge just start to grab as if it's going to make a squeaking noise.
Is it large enough for me to crawl into, or?
It's large enough for you to listen through. It's not large enough for you to crawl through. You can crawl. It is the window itself is large enough you want to crawl through it, but you'd
it
have to
would
open
probably-
the window
yeah.
up fully.
Do my alchemists I'm trying to think, is this something that Lau would
No,
know?
you can't make WD-40.
Oh, damn, that's what I was thinking. I was like, does my alchemist have like oil in it?
Wow.
In that case, Lau is going to quickly open the window and jump in and hide behind whatever piece of furniture is close by first, just so he can get in and hide.
Yep. So you open the window quickly. It makes a fairly loud creak as the hinges grab and grind against one another.
Mm-hmm.
You leap in. Give me a acrobatics check.
Oh, I automatically get advantage of this one. That's great.
Ooh.
Oh my god. I'm changing dice.
Get you a dice, a gremlin dice.
Hell yeah, get my dice at Gremlin dice. Let me roll this one first. Yeah, no, that one's just as bad. 11 in total it was.
11 in total.
I rolled a 6 with advantage.
Dear God, you are doing well.
The
So-
second roll was a 2.
You manage to hide behind a small cabinet, but in doing so, you do hear the two people ahead of you stop and kind of look behind them. Like, did you hear that? Is it windy
Loud.
outside?
Lau's going to attempt to remain completely still and remain hidden, even though they are currently looking for him.
Give me a stealth roll.
Oh, that's a lot better.
6.
26.
Okay, so you've got the dust out of your dice.
Apparently, it just needed to like warm up.
Must have just been the wind or a rat or something. And they both turn and start walking again.
They're like, oh, must be my imagination, with an arrow sticking out of their eye.
Must have been the wind. So where did I watch them go? Sorry, did I watch them go upstairs?
So no, they've actually gone downstairs. So they've rounded the corner and you can kind of see that they've started to go down a spiral set of staircase.
Do I notice anybody else around?
There is no one else around. The hallway is well lit with torches and you see no one else.
I'm going to attempt to keep following the two cultists.
Yep. Excellent. So you head down the spiral staircase and you can start to hear more noises. You hear people talking. You hear the sound of wood and construction. And give me a perception roll. I want to see if you actually hear or notice this.
They're totally going to
It's just a
sacrifice
simple
him.
welching sound.
Nice cold again, just letting you know.
Uh-oh.
They're totally going
Um,
to sacrifice him.
8.
8. Okay, so that's what you hear.
You have a backup character, right?
I need
Yeah, it's
backup dice.
It's apricot.
Apricot's a werebear.
It's gonna go straight across to Lau absolutely hating Remvar to Apricot grudgingly having to like Remvar.
Yeah.
Just letting you know, I have changed my dice because the
Oh, yeah,
dice
to
that
the
I
metal
was
dice?
using was.
Oh, yeah?
They're both metal dice, but this one was
Well,
garbage.
that one's Timu dog shit dice.
Yeah, that's why. It's paying me back. So I hear basically sounds of construction, and Lau knows that he's not very good at construction. He's not very good with his hands, as shown by his lack of lock-picking skills. Lau's going to keep moving down until he can sort of see a little bit more of what's going on.
So the spiral staircase goes down for actually a fair bit, probably more than you would kind of expect. So normally it would go down to like a basement level, but it goes down further. The noise gets louder. You finally get to the base of the staircase and are able to peer into the next room. Do you wish to peer into the next room?
Lau's
Say
curiosity
yes.
is getting the better of him, and he does.
It's
peer into
Dibble.
the room.
So you just do you kind of like actually go into the room and go, "Hey, I'm here," or do you kind of just like peer in to sort of see what there is?
Yeah, Lau sort of pushes the door open a little bit just so that he can like get his like beady eye in to see what's on the other side first, because he knows he's not supposed to be here. He's inside. He's following people that don't know he's there. He knows he's not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
So he's
He's like, my
trying
father
to
would
be
beat me for this.
There is a lot of people. A lot of people. And they're all running around carrying planks of wood or tools or bags of nails. And they're putting something together that's suspended.
Oh, I hope it's an effigy.
It's suspended above, like they've kind of got a hoist system that's sort of suspending something above the ground.
Do any of them look like they are performing magic?
What would Lau be looking for in that? I want to know
An
what
excuse.
What
Like
does Lau think magic looks like, and what would he kind of go? Yeah,
Things-
that dude.
things levitating or things glowing that aren't supposed to be glowing?
A big hairy guy going, "You're a wizard! You're a wizard! You're a wizard!"
Why
So-
did that get so loud?
Sorry.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
the echo.
Shikai got real loud.
You're welcome.
You wanted me loud? Well, here you go.
Yeah, wizard.
Thanks, Jazz.
Jeez.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Um,
You're a wizard.
so from what you can see and knowing what you know, everything that you can see seems mechanical. So there's winches and hoists and tools and simple machines.
So there's stuff that's floating, but it's like held up by ropes and stuff.
Yeah,
not
it's
magical
that's what I
floating.
said. It's suspended by a hoist.
Disbelief.
Yeah.
Is there any way that I can sort of get into the room without being seen?
With a really good stealth roll.
Oh,
If you
wow.
wanted to chance it like that. Now I want to point out here,
So no.
you are underground and there is a lot of people.
Hmm.
So if you can do anything,
Mm-hmm.
whether you succeed or not is another thing.
Anything.
Lau sort of reaches into his jacket that he's got and pulls out this little mechanical contraption that sets a few things, connects a few wires, and this little contraption will effectively emit like a light, effectively when it hits a hard surface. is the trigger
So for the
this one.
DM, what have you just cast?
I've not cast anything yet, but it's my magical tinkering. I've got like a little, I've just made like a little box that will just effectively emit light.
Okay.
Um,
Yep.
5 radius light. There you go.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah. So, and the trigger is when it hits the ground or something. So.
Yep.
Lau's gonna like open up the door a little bit more just so that he can effectively throw this like little light making device to the other side of the room, or as far as he could. He's gonna
You
effectively
trying to flashbang these people?
I mean, your words, not mine.
All right. So you've thrown in this.
Effectively, yeah, I'm trying to cause a distraction, so it'll be a little bit easier for me to like slip in.
In layman's
Sorry,
terms,
without being
yes.
Okay. You've thrown this device in and a flash of light has gone off.
Mhm.
Immediately, an alarm goes off.
Oh, fuck's sake.
A horn sounds. Everyone starts scurrying about the place. The door that you're standing at immediately closes and you hear a gate drop as that door is now completely blocked off. You still hear on the other side a whole bunch of people screaming and yelling in various languages being shouted
They
about,
found us. They found the black market.
and then everything goes quiet on the other side of the room, of the door.
Oh,
Am I able to see through the door at all? Like, is there a lock hole or?
So it's a solid wooden door that you've now heard like a gate fall in front of.
Do I have X-ray
Cheek.
vision?
Can I like try push or pull the door at all?
Yep. So the door, kind of the same as the door up above. It moves, but it won't open.
The only way out is back up the spiral staircase, is it not? All right, in that case, Lau's going to move back up the staircase, but before getting to the very top, he's going to double check to make sure that there's still nobody in the living area.
Yep. So there's no one upstairs. It's still just well lit corridor.
Is there anything shiny?
Is there anything shiny? So you did pass a little cabinet before. That's what you were hiding behind. So you can check inside that cabinet if you would
I'm
like.
going to go. Yes, I would like to check inside the cabinet.
Yep. Inside the cabinet is a set of 4 plates and 4 goblets. The goblets are made of some shiny metal, and the plates are kind of rimmed in some sort of metallic stuff. Remember like the plates that
they-
like your grandmother used to have that were like white china with like that gold trim around the outside?
Yeah. Laz sort of
There we
looks
go.
at the plates and sort of just like, like they're shiny, but they're not all very shiny.
Not to your standard.
Yeah, they're not to my standard of shininess. So Lau's gonna effectively jump back out the window and close it after him.
Yep. And that will do you for the night, unless you want to do
Okay.
anything in particular.
Not particularly. I would like to
Okay.
go to sleep.
So Lau now goes to sleep.
Yes.
Everyone else, we're inside a building with a dead bear, an unconscious woman, and a dude being stuffed into a bag.
Hey, his wife will join him.
Yeah. I'm just not strong
so-
enough yet.
You're taking the two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you all do?
Leave
What's
no
everyone up to?
witnesses. Shoving people in bags.
Yeah.
Remvar's kind of just got Apricot into the room and closed the door.
Yep.
I would like to know how much money I've taken from their money box.
A man of gold.
Yep. Okay, so you've got their money tin. It's fairly weighty actually.
This is gonna go
Good,
down
good.
like a home invasion gone wrong.
Oh, you got no idea. So
No.
you managed to get 100 gold pieces out of their money tin.
Nice.
So as we get the wife in the bag, Duke looks at Nori and says, "You next."
Duke's still a little bit loud.
Good.
Nori
You
thinks
wanted it.
that Duke's trying to knock her out.
You're next.
Duke sees the panic and says, "No, it'd be easier if one of us can get out of here than all of us together. So if we all get in the bag, and Remva, who can walk on walls, gets us out of here, then we're good."
You're trusting all of our
I
lives
love
with
that.
Remba.
I love that.
So Remvar's still not back in the room and he kind of just hears what's
He's
going
his
on.
name.
He's just like,
He's like, huh?
Remvar decides to walk back up the wall and onto the ceiling and pokes his head into like the doorway, but he's upside down, and you just see his head from the top of the doorway. It's like, did you say my name?
Yes. Once Gimble's done looting the place, we're gonna all get in the bag except you, and you're gonna leave out the window and get out of here.
Well, where are we going? Where am I taking us?
Go.
Like
Fuck.
3 blocks in another direction, and then let us out in an alleyway.
Okay. Okay.
I love this idea because it's hilarious that you picked Remvar to be the person to do this.
Duke looks at Rembar sternly and says, "I trust you."
Oh my god.
Well, there's your first. There's your first mistake.
Lies.
From hearing the words "I trust you," Remvar kind of gets this sense of like it's almost like a very faint whisper, and he's not sure that he's heard of "Be spectacular."
Oh yeah, he does.
And Rimvar's like, Remvar, don't trust Remvar.
When Gimble gets back, Duke helps Gimble in the bag, and then Duke hops in the bag.
Kisses him. Mwah.
So we're all in the bag
He
eventually.
runs in the bag. Okay, so
Yep.
Remvar.
I love how you haven't even given Gimbal the option. You just picked him up and
Yeah.
just shoved him in the bag.
No. Duke would have explained. Gimble,
Bag Gimbal. What?
you need to hop in the bag, and then Remvar can get us out.
Dude, you're peeking a lot.
Can get us out of here. All right, hold on.
Peeking a little bit.
Yeah.
Wow, Jazz
Remvar,
giving advice and then it fucks him.
Yeah.
Remvar walks down the wall safely this time and onto the ground.
So I just want to make clear, everyone was okay to be shoved in the bag.
Yes.
Yeah.
But okay, as everyone's still kind of getting in the bag, Remvar goes over to the window and like before he opens it all the way, he just opens it a little bit just to see how busy the streets are.
It's
So
nighttime.
it is nighttime. There is No one on the streets.
They're on the roofs.
Okay. Renva closes that window and Renva does not close that window.
Just want to make sure that the
just-
only thing you guys took was the money box.
Yeah.
Oh, I left the money
Which
box.
was-
I just took the money.
The cash
Okay.
register kind of thing. Yeah.
And we left a hand.
Yeah.
And a dead bear.
Yeah.
Yep.
And apricot.
And a apricot, yeah. Aside from that.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone's in the bag. Renvar, what are you doing with the bag?
Chucks
Okay.
it out the window.
Okay, so I pick up the being in the center ring, in the middle ring. Sorry, the inner ring.
Mhm.
The streets have like street lights, right?
Yeah,
So
so,
the
they've
streets
actually
are
got
kinda
proper
lit.
like lanterns
Okay.
that
Yeah.
illuminate the streets.
Okay, so
Bougie.
Renva picks up the bag and goes over the window again, slightly opening it. He walks back over towards the candle that we lit so we could see what was happening, so Renva could see. And I blow
Wait.
out the candle and like gently make my way back over towards the window so I could see the lights from the street kind of like guiding me towards there.
Huh?
What?
You know, because like it's going to be lighter outside now than the dark room.
Oh.
And Remvar doesn't have dark vision, so he needs to know where the fucking window is.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So Remvar goes over the window, very slowly opening it, making sure no one's really paying attention to what's happening because no one's really going to be able to see him. He's not got his head sticking out, going, "No, anyone here?"
Hello?
So he's got the window kind of all the way open now. The head's still not really peeking out, but what does he see on the street? Are there any people close by to this building?
So there are no people that you can see. There's a couple of like stray cats wandering around. Yes, there are even stray cats in the middle ring.
Oh my god.
Okay. Like
no, see, it's more like
Yeah.
Sniper
We've
rifle.
upgraded to a sniper now, remember?
Oh, yeah.
So Remvar kind of just doesn't lop the bag over his shoulder, but kind of just like gets it like all tucked, and he kind of steps out the window and starts walking up onto the roof.
Walking.
Walker. He walks up to the roof and kind of like keeps a little bit low and keeps an eye out, and decides to walk down where the rear door was.
Yep.
And
So you're still in an alleyway, but you're in the back alleyway of the building.
yeah.
Yep.
So Remvar's now going to casually walk down the alley.
Roll for casual.
Wait. Is this it? Well,
No, don't actually,
no, I was gonna
please.
say this could be a performance role.
Just what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Kind of just walk, not on the complete back alleys, but not on the main street. Kind of just like one little like alley away from
So
the
you're
main street.
down like a side street more so than a main street.
Not where it's like full shady, but not on the main drag, you know?
Yep.
So I'm gonna try and walk not at a running pace, but kind of just walk at a regular speed, like an old stroll on a Sunday, just kind of not being too leisurely, but like I'm walking somewhere with purpose.
Yep. You hear from behind you, "Hey kid."
The man
I keep walking.
with the crossbows.
He's getting stabbed again.
Hey,
The bag gets stabbed.
stop. Come get back here. And you hear the like plated feet sort of start picking up pace behind you.
Oh shit.
Cops.
At least Remva looks the least suspicious out of all of us.
Remva like kind of steps to the side, waiting for this person to run by them.
So
He's like pulling over for a cop.
two men in full plate with the Rustabar crest on the front of their tabard stop in front of you. Kid, you shouldn't be out this late. Where are you heading to?
License and
Where's home?
registration, please.
Well, Renvar kind of shocked for a second and kind of. I'm reading my feet as an actor.
He's reading his feet. He's looking at his feet.
Renvar, obviously hearing his father's voice a lot, kind of living, working together. The most time Renvar's ever spent with someone is his father. So he can do his voice pretty much down to a T. And his father's seen some shit, so it's quite a well-versed voice, and says to the two gentlemen in plate armor, "Oh, were you talking to me?"
I'm 53.
I'm late for an appointment.
Barely
Yeah,
out of
my balls
adolescence, like
definitely have
bum
dropped.
fluff just showing on his face, going, "Oh,
Excuse me,
happens.
excuse me, Renvar shaves. He's a very clean-shaven man.
The two guards look at one another. You sound older than you look.
I unfortunately get that a lot. You see, I get my looks from my mother.
It's not safe to be out this late. You know that, right? Didn't you hear what happened in the outer ring?
Oh, it's terrible what happened there. It's gotten worse, you know.
Yeah, well, it's gotten as far as the inner ring here, and I mean, we're usually pretty safe here. Look,
Yeah.
where do you live?
Oh, gentlemen, trust me. I know how to take care of myself. I've actually helped.
No. It's nothing. We will take you home. We need to make sure that our citizens are safe.
Oh, it's quite actually a long walk. It's actually other side from here. I unfortunately was a bit late in completing today's work, and
Oh, work. What do you do for work?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm actually
Give me a performance
I'm a-
roll as you're doing this, by the way.
I
I'm actually
finance.
Does he have advantage? Because I said I believe in him.
No. I get advantage because of like being like the actor. It's part of my feat in deception
God.
and performance checks when I'm trying to pass myself off as a different person.
If they have a weapon that shoots, though, you know Rambo is going to get shot.
So I'm off.
Natural one.
Sounds like your rolls are as good as mine.
I don't want to use that dice anymore. I rolled a 3 and then I rolled a 5, then a 3. So advantage on the 5. Deception.
Repercussions.
I fucking hate the title.
13. It's all I'm actually on there. Yeah.
13.
13.
Continue your performance, please.
And oh well, it's kind of a new profession. I'm just very good at doing this particular thing where, well,
That's a very particular set of skills.
I break in and I walk on walls.
it's a very particular set of skills, you see, and
The two guards
There's
look
this-
at one another and go, you've got Celeste on, right?
yeah.
Can we just check to make sure your bindings are still safe?
Oh, of
Without
course,
wrists.
of
I didn't know
course.
you were into this.
I still have my binds on. I always, whenever needed, definitely go get permits if needed. But of course, I don't need anything right now.
It's just an old man
Rambling.
thing. Permits.
So you show them Celeste still bound?
It's still bound, still in its sheath.
My, this is a very nice sword. What did you say you did again?
Oh, I
Oh, damn.
hadn't really got to that.
I sing.
I tell good stories, apparently.
There's been I don't even know if I should divulge this. I'm very good at
Meanwhile, in the
Basically
bag, everyone's
breaking-
just profusely sweating like, oh god, what is he saying?
There's been some letters circulating within the city, and well, no one's really never been able to crack them. And ever since I was a child, I've had this knack for kind of finding hidden messages and secrets among words. And one of these, I ended up seeing one of these letters because one of my friends, Voss Hightower, asked me about it, and I was able
Name
to
drop.
Name drops.
I was able to break this, what we're calling a cipher, and we were able to get that message. It was to do with some of the ongoings in Alderloft, actually.
The two guards, while this is all going on, keep like taking sidelong glances at one another.
I really shouldn't be saying too much.
I see. The other guard looks at him. You see, I don't. I got no idea what he just said. All right, so you say you're on the other side of the city, of the ring. Where did you say you lived?
Your mom's house.
Oh, I can't remember what the fucking district was called. Because we're in Waters Pass or something like that right now, aren't we?
You're in
Waters.
Water Pass. Yep.
Water Pass.
Did you ever see a map?
Nope. Westport.
Remember-
Westport.
Okay, so Remva was loved his books and like a lot of the history. And when he was reading some of the books of the history of Rustabar,
Say you live at the Green Pardon for the night.
can Remva do a history check on what he
Lost right.
remembers reading? Because I'm
You
not
may do a
taking
history check.
metagaming.
Because you have the book, remember, as
Mhm.
well.
What book?
What was this book?
Nori's like, what book?
The book you didn't read to me?
He's got was it the history of Rustabar
It's the
or
good
the
book.
past?
Yeah, the history. Yeah, the history.
That
of
was
Rustabar.
my book. And he didn't read it.
And you didn't want it read.
He didn't. He left me and Gimble read it
No.
to me.
Okay, we started reading it.
Give me a history check.
Okay,
Fucking
see-
bitch. It comes back to
So,
eat your
yeah,
ass.
I rolled for the history check. 19.
19. Okay. So you know that Water Pass is where the palace is,
Mm-hmm.
because you know of assaults on the palace that have happened.
Yep.
You know that Water Pass is the most wealthy of the districts. What is it that you're wanting to know?
Basically one of the outer areas of the inner ring.
Judge pulling up his map.
Maybe. Judge
Maybe,
waiting for the
maybe
map to
not.
load. Okay, so you would have... I'm trying to find a spot that you would notice as you walked in. Dum 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 dum. Ooh, the Dazzler residence. Ooh, that sounds fancy.
Ooh.
That sounds fancy.
So fancy that they'll know it, or
Okay, so there is a rather large roofing business that you would have passed along the way.
mm-hmm.
That's fairly well known,
Right.
which is on
They're
the
gonna be
other side
cousins
of
of that
Water
guy.
Pass.
But what about the Dazzler residence?
No, it's the Dazzler residence.
Oh, the Dazzler Rest.
And you
Residence.
wouldn't. There's not a sign saying this is the Dazzler's home.
I don't know. I feel like with a last name like Dazzler, they would have a sign that said Dazzler.
Okay, I got it. I'm heading towards Dazzler Rest residence.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I do. You said
No.
you said that was something I walked past. on the way.
No.
No, I
Ew,
said there
Rufus.
wouldn't be a sign saying that that's what there was.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I like D trying to gaslight. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, yes, I do. What are you talking
We
about?
just did it.
So what was the roofing company called?
The roofing company was called
Something boring.
Shimmering Roofs.
Whoa,
Oh,
shimmering
Dazzler
roofs.
residence.
I'm actually heading towards. Do you know where? Did you say Shimmering Roofs?
Shimmering
Yeah,
Roofs.
shimmering
Um,
roofs.
My residence is near the Shivering Rooms. Roofs. The Shivering Roofs.
Oh, these rooms.
Hey, remember I said that with pure confidence.
Hilarious.
Give me a deception roll. This is going to dictate what happens next. Roll well.
They're like, I'll
Do
walk
I
you.
do I get an advantage
Yes.
because it's still deception acting as another person?
No, because I don't think this
Okay.
is in relation to you.
Oh,
Acting as
it's a bit
someone
of
else.
it's a bit of both. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
I rolled a 17, so it's not gonna matter. 25 total.
25. Yep.
Oof.
Okay, we know where that is. We'll escort you there. We would hate to have you get attacked.
But I hope they get attacked.
When they can, just this
Right.
arm comes out as Duke just strangles one of them.
Sirs, please, you have much better things to do than take care of someone like me.
He puts his hand on your shoulder. No, we insist.
Oh, I feel honored.
Very well. Lead the way. We'll watch.
Oh
we'll-
fuck.
What's that caked up ass?
Turns around.
I
I'm a
was going to say
minor.
we'll watch
How
your
do
rear, but that does not come across great.
Assault Sue.
No worries. Off we go.
Okay.
So,
Oh my God.
as we're walking, Ranvar decides to get onto the main street now.
Yep. It's well lit. You can see
yep.
where you're going.
Yep. As we're walking along, Ranvar decides to make some small talk. So, how long have you gentlemen been serving for? How long have you been guards?
It's been 20 odd years. About 25 for me.
Oh, wow. That's
That's
Wow.
very old.
very, very impressive. So, when did you become a guard? Well,
25
must have been 20.
years ago.
No. I mean, how old were you?
Love your small talk, by the way.
When'd you become
He's
a
good
god?
with snipers, not with people. That's the character that Remvar is pulling off right now.
I think that's just Remba.
How long? You say how old we were?
Yeah, how old were you when you joined the guards?
Old enough to hold a spear.
Oh, wow. So you would have been quite young then.
The classic bore them away.
Yeah. It's
Very-
freaking
Makes it
getting
feel
there.
real awkward.
Okay.
Long silences pass.
Some of my favorite things to do when I was a child was read the books of history of Rustabar. The city always entertained me. My father, he had quite a collection of books, and there's never something that I wouldn't have been able to read.
You know you can't disapparate in Rustabar.
These guards they're looking for a way out now.
And do you guys, well, gentlemen know how they decided to, well, make the walls, how they wanted to do the walls?
As
You see,
you've taken a chance to.
It was a very interesting system, and
Oh my god.
essentially they started with the inner wall, and it was actually a lot smaller back in the day. It was just the inner. It was to keep out, well, a couple of the raiders, and there was a lot of
And the rabbits.
bandits.
A lot of
As,
rabbits.
as you're telling
Many,
this
many.
story,
And
you hear
the
from behind you.
Emperor Ying Xiong Won.
Oh my
and-
god.
Oh, you're playing Boulder Shears and Boulder Shears and sheet parchment. Boulder Shears and parchment.
This
I
goes on
love
for
that
a
game.
little
Would
bit
you like
as,
me?
as they can't
let
get
me
a
join
winner.
you. Let me
No,
join you.
this
We'll
is
go.
happening behind your back. You don't
Yeah, but
see
do I
this.
hear it? Or they're not
You
actually.
hear the like, and that's all
You
that
just
you're
hear that.
hearing.
Just keep walking. Just keep walking.
And well, as the cities decided to get bigger and there was a lot more
You-
population, they had to build a second wall beyond that.
You are doomed. They will kill you. Whether we're here or not.
You know what?
And
I'm sure
that-
you will be fine. It's
Oh.
not too far to go.
Yeah, we're not too
We
far
They
really-
turn
away.
around and get shot in the thigh again.
Are you sure? Are you
we
sure you
really
don't
should
want to keep
continue our
going?
patrol.
We're
I am
only,
glad you
we're
are
not too
safe.
far away. Oh,
Can I please just get a word in?
sorry, I must have got a bit carried away there. Once I get going, I tend to ramble on a little bit. But would you like to hear about the third wall?
25 years, and they both just like turn and just start walking off.
Yes.
Anyway, the third wall was much like the second. I'm like starting a bit louder. The third wall was much like the second wall, where they had to build it because there was too many people, and now it's getting. I've heard words about a fourth wall.
Shut up! Go home.
Oh, very much so. Thank you, gentlemen, for the escort. Oh, I shall see you around on the streets. I must thank you.
Did someone say escort?
Oh,
Hey, put that away.
So, Remba kind of keeps
my
walking, but
God.
like looks behind him. Are they out of sight?
They've gone. They have taken whatever turn they needed to go just to get away from you.
Remva walks down, kind of just slips into an alleyway, looks around. Do I see anyone?
No,
No. Okay.
no.
I put the bag down gently on the ground and open it up and shove my head in there. And back to Remva's voice. They're gone, by the way. It's clear.
Okay, so does anything particular happen over the last 20 minutes inside the bag?
I think when we get in there, Duke's like, okay, we need to tie these two up. God, I hope he's gonna be okay. He,
I thought I trusted him, but I really don't.
I hope
My fingers when I said it.
I hope he believed me and that really gave him some confidence because man, that kid has no confidence at all.
No wonder his father didn't let him outside of the house.
Gimbal, did you get anything good?
Gimbal,
Too
he
cold.
thinks about it for a second, and he's like, "Yeah, here, take this," and he slips Duke and Nori 25 gold pieces each.
Oh my god, my first money!
Thank you.
My first money is. Nori's like, looks at it. This is worthless to me. Throws it away.
Oh my god.
I hope you don't disapprove of this, Duke. I'm sure you know they were guilty.
Yes, that's
By
fine.
association.
That's
How has
completely
Lau
fine.
ended up being the most innocent?
He hasn't.
He's
You're
not-
guilty
he-
by association.
He collects hands.
He hasn't
He
collected
doesn't
hand
anymore.
for a while. He's reformed.
Reform?
Given the first opportunity, he will relapse.
Where do I add gold on Aurora?
It's down a bit. Oh, actually, I don't know.
I've just been putting it in the
Sheet.
treasure.
Mia hasn't had to do that yet, so she doesn't even know.
In the
Ah, I've been poor this whole
Ah,
time.
yeah, I see it.
I think there's a proper way to do it, but I don't know.
Chihuahuas don't
We
need
just
money.
Yeah. Money no need.
Oh, manage coinage. Nice.
Oh
I
yeah,
found it.
yeah.
It's an
saw
equipment
that too.
inventory.
Cool.
My
So
pockets
you're
just had
tying
black
up
chicken.
the two of them.
Yeah.
How are you going to tie them up?
Just really
Normally
quickly,
you would
can
tie
we-
them by the wrist, but one dude's got none. So
really quickly, can we just retcon when like Renvar finally got it out? Can we just say, I'm deciding to call my job a breaker. You see, because I break the letters.
they're
No wonder they
walking
left.
off. They're done. They're just like, I'm out.
No, this is right at the start when I'm like trying to explain what I do.
He's like, damn, break is so cool.
yeah.
Gimble's gonna hold tie one of them.
Yeah. Duke
Kinky.
helps.
My mum taught me how to tie knots.
How do you hog tie someone without a hand?
Well, it's you still get one arm back there and both the legs. So.
Put it around their neck.
Yeah, and they can't untie themselves either because they got no
Yeah.
dexterity.
What are they going to do, Judge? What are they going to do?
I'm just asking the question.
What's he going to do? But with his little fucking nub.
You know, when if he lives, wait, she's dead, isn't she?
No,
No,
they're
she's
They're both
alive.
But look, if he lives, he's gonna call it the nub of love.
I wish Remba.
That's like
Everyone hated
spoke
that.
Just straight up shoulder deep. Nobody liked that.
Remba is now the most hated character again.
How long does Rembar's whole shtick go on for? Judge,
20
how long
minutes.
do we have? 20 minutes.
Does-
Do they come to like halfway through, or how well did I?
I mean, how hard did you hit her? Like,
I did not hit her. I did not.
I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
you knocked her out pretty hard. So
Yeah.
I'd say that she's still out for a bit. He would probably be stirring, I reckon.
Okay.
Nori's just gonna kind of like. Is he face down or up? Like, is he stomach up?
He's
Stomach down.
Stomach down. Stomach down. He's hogtied.
Stomach down. Nori's just gonna sit on his back while everyone decides.
That's my good little chihuahua. As he comes to, Duke sort of like slaps him lightly on the face. Does he like open his eyes?
Yeah,
Like
and
those
he's
fish.
kind of like wide-eyed and squirming. And have you gagged him, or is he?
No, he's not gagged.
Nah.
Mouth open.
So he'll start screaming, considering that he's probably in an immense amount of pain, and has now realized that he's tied up. And
No, I gave him 5 points of lay on hands. It's fine. It's more like an ache.
ever heard of phantom pain?
Yeah, fair.
I've
I've heard of the
Phantom
Phantom
Limbs.
Menace.
His hand is gone.
Duke sees him start to squirm and says, "I hope you didn't enjoy being a barber."
What have you done? Where am I?
Well-
Where are we going?
You see, you, my friend, are a valuable resource to me. You clearly, by your own admission, know of money bags.
I cut his hair. What is going on?
How often do you cut his hair?
When he calls on me.
You will describe him for me.
As Duke says that, Gimbal kind of looks at Duke and he's like, "Here, this might help." And he casts the Zone of Truth around them.
Thank you.
Yep, that's a save, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, do we all have to save?
You don't have to. Duke's gonna let it happen.
If you want to try and lie through it.
Yeah.
I guess not. Nori doesn't know what the fuck happening.
Duke's
Yeah,
has to know.
um,
Where are you from?
You know what? Don't worry about finding out what I've got to roll.
It's a -1.
Nice.
So I didn't roll very well.
Nice.
Dice.com.au.
Get your DM dice today. Yeah, Duke says, describe him.
He's short.
Mhm.
Short
He's short.
dwarf.
Dwarf. Mm-hmm.
He has red braided hair.
Red braided hair. Mm-hmm.
Drax,
Dresses-
look back up. Go on.
Dresses very well. I don't know. What more do you want from me?
Penis size.
Does he carry weapons with him? How deep of an entourage does he work with? Does he come
has-
to you or do you go to him?
It depends.
When you've gone to him, where has it been?
It's been in a place in the outer ring.
What's this place's name?
I don't know. I get blindfolded and taken once I've gotten to a meeting place. They then blindfold me and take me somewhere.
Do you know his real name?
I feel like it's Kinko.
His name's Kinko.
I fucking knew it.
Mm,
Rivershine.
Is that the guy D walked into? No.
No, I don't think he had a name.
Okay. Who's Kinko then?
Moneybags.
Moneybags is Kinko.
Then why'd you say I feel like it's Kinko?
Because
Because I feel
Did I
like his
miss
name is
something?
Kinko.
already
Okay.
said the
Yeah.
name.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I was confused. I had it down.
It's not in Duke's notes, sorry.
It's in the Nori notes.
It's not canon. It's
They
not in
literally
Duke's
did the
notes.
whole like, do you know who I am? And
Why did you Duke, let's let Nori and Gimbal while he thinks. Do you two have any questions for him?
Gimbal looks up. He's like, "Do you have any of his hair?"
Fucking freak.
That's weird. That's really weird, dude.
It was like, don't
And-
fucking kink shame me.
Any of his
It's Gimbal's
Hair?
first interrogation, all right? Let him off.
I mean, there might be some that's stuck to my clothes and equipment, maybe.
Gimbal looks at Duke and Nori and he's like, "If I can get some of his hair, then I might be able to trace him."
Just
idea.
snorts the hair up his nose. I've got his scent.
Sticks it in his eyeball. I can see him.
Oh god.
Duke says to Gimbal, give him a once over. See if there's anything lingering on him.
What? What? And he's like squirming even more. You've already beat me up once. Leave me alone.
Gimbal,
Nori turns to. Oh, go ahead, Gimbal.
Gimbal gently pats him down, looking for any stray hairs on his body that are red. You said he had red hair, right?
Yeah, ginger. Ginger fuck.
He's okay. So you pat down his pajamas.
Yeah, well.
It's on his work clothes.
You want to go back and get them?
No.
So there's no hair that you can find, and he wears a simple chain around his neck if you wanted to fleece him of everything that he's got.
Can I identify what metal the chain is made of?
Yep. So it's just a simple polished iron chain.
Dog shit.
Nah. He would have go for that inferior metal.
How does he get in contact with you?
He sends one of his guards.
Do you understand that this man is a criminal? And you are guilty by association
It's my job.
to barb a criminal's hair?
He pays well.
And that allows you to keep a blind eye, not tell the authorities where he is, Do you understand
Everyone-
what this man does?
Everyone needs a haircut. I'm just a barber.
You could have done.
In fact,
better.
what does this man do?
He is
Still
a criminal.
Biscuit's wife.
He is responsible for countless thefts, murders, and muggings.
Is he? Are you trying to deceive him on this? or-
Gaslighting him?
I am.
But you're in the zone of truth.
I am.
Drake's like, fuck.
Instead, Duke would say, this man is guilty of running a criminal organization.
Look, I don't ask questions. I just cut hair.
That's as bad as being a part of the organization.
Duke's
Is it-
bold. It
is
all
it
clicks
really?
suddenly.
Standing around doing nothing, being idle, benefiting off his crimes. Do you understand?
I'm
Nori says no.
Lau across the city also says no. You don't know why, but he's like, no.
Lau unconsciously shakes his head.
yeah, doesn't know why. He's just shaking his head.
When Nori says no, Duke sort of snaps up to her, and Nori sees his eyes are sort of like a fiery red-orange.
Nori
He snaps back down to the barber.
Snap back
No,
to
looks away.
reality.
I just do my job.
And you benefit quite well from his criminal money, don't you?
I don't ask questions. I just said that. Now,
Yes.
can you
And I'm
let
guessing-
me go?
On one condition.
What?
You help take him down.
And also leave town with your wife because that's what we were asked to do.
As collateral, your wife will stay here.
What? She's here? What?
Duke like holds the back of his neck. Do not move.
What?
Do you accept?
Who's the criminals here?
That's what I'm beginning to
Listen.
wonder.
No,
I was like,
okay.
Putting my
Now,
hand up.
chat.
Excuse me, we're vigilantes.
This is where we discover whether the means whether.
Hey,
Hold on.
Jazz, do you want to put up a poll?
Drac is the big
Do
bad, like the
means-
end game big bad.
Justify the end.
Yeah,
Who's-
we figure
who's the
out
criminal
whether the
here?
means justify the ends.
No, yeah, does the end justify the means?
That one too. Thanks.
Thanks.
Look, just let us go. We're just a barber and a tailor. We just want to
There
go
is-
home,
There is
Spend
one option.
time with our pets.
There is one option you have to make up for the wrongs the disservice you have done society by not handing this criminal in. You will help us take him down.
All I can do is show you the place that we meet. I know nothing more than that, and I can't put my livelihood in jeopardy.
Jazz, stop.
Ooh.
I'll spend all of them. I'll do it.
I got
Points on it.
191.
Oh, all right.
Damn, that's gonna skew the results.
We are fucked.
You will take us there.
Just don't hurt us, please. I don't know what you two criminals have got against one another, but just leave us out of it.
Duke's eyes go like black. Criminals. We are not criminals. You remember I started this off peacefully.
in your bedroom.
A lot of criminals start shit off peacefully, especially the evil criminals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started off
Aye.
peacefully hovering over you as you slept.
I was merely there to try and get your wife to leave peacefully for a slight time.
What? What?
This is bigger than you know.
I'm seeing the
You will
realization
not-
in Drax's eyes. It's like, yeah, I'm the crazy one here.
No. Drac understands.
he's
Drac
taking over.
understands. But Duke needs. I need to.
3,000 gems.
3,000 shadow points!
Jesus Christ, Jazz.
He could have gone more. I'm sure you had like what,
Yeah.
80k or something.
He was ready to do more.
188k left.
188k.
Anyhow,
Fuck!